Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel Cindy's Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to make bouillon. Okay, so this one is bouillon cabrit. It's a soup, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, it's bouillon. Okay, so for this I'm using goat feet. It's a very popular dish. Okay, when you're sick, this is what they make you: bouillon pied cabrit, goat feet bouillon. All right, so I have here about 2 pounds of goat feet that I've already cleaned, and I'm going to season with some épices. Of course, there will always be a link in my description box below for épices recipe. Épices, lime juice, bitter orange juice, some all-purpose chicken seasoning, some Knorr chicken bouillon. You can use whatever meat you like. Let's say you don't like goat, you prefer beef, go ahead, use beef, or you can make it, meatless, or just use seafood. You can use crab. I couldn't find blue crab, so that's why I'm using goat, and goat is my favorite meat, so yes. And this, I just added this marinade. You guys, you need to start using it. I'm telling you, this really helps your meat out. Like, it brings out the flavor. It's just so good when it comes to marinating meat. I just love it. And of course, some olive oil, and we're gonna marinate that overnight because we want that bone to be tasty. We want it to be delicious. So this is the goat meat, and then that's it. So we're gonna cook this, and it takes about an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes to cook. Just keep adding water to it, and then that's it. So let's go ahead and prepare the bouillon part. So in my pot, I added water, a lot of it. I can't give you exact measurement, you guys. It's just not easy. So that I added scallion, garlic, salt, and olive oil, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil. And once it's boiled, I'm gonna add those vegetables to it. Okay. In the meantime, while we're getting ready for the water to boil, we're gonna make our dumplings. Dumplings, if you don't like dumplings, you don't have to make it, but it's delicious. I love dumplings. I've always loved it. So you can make some dumplings you want, but dumpling is just flour, salted water. That's it. And then dumplings. That's it. You make it form the dough, and after it forms the dough, you make little balls, or you do it the long way, whichever way you like. It doesn't matter. I do both because, yeah, I like my dumplings to be hard. The harder the dough, the better it is to me. That's how I like it. I don't like it to be so, like mushy and like soft. I don't like soft. I like hard balls. Hard balls, yes. I ain't shit. Anyways, so let's go back. Let's just, oh my god, I lost track. Oh, my mind. Ugh. All right, anyways, so let's just go back. Let's just go back. Make your dumpling however you want to make your dumplings, okay? So my water is boiled. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the vegetables. I am using plantain, russet potato, malanga, Edo, and yellow yam. That's it. I don't like using too many vegetables. This dish is so simple, but people can complicate it sometimes, adding too much crap. Okay, but I didn't want to add too much. I only added the vegetables that I like. Go ahead and throw some cloves in there. Listen, you need to grow up and start using cloves. Cloves is really good in your food. Like, it's good for you, one, and then it makes the food taste good. And I also added some Knorr chicken bouillon powder, about 2 to 3 tablespoons in that water, and some thyme. So all the flavor is gonna come from the meat. Okay, so we're gonna let that cook for about 5 minutes, not too long, about 5 minutes. And go ahead, after that, after you added your vegetable, 5 minutes later, go ahead and now transfer dumpling to the pot. And once you've transferred dumpling, let it cook again for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and add the meat. It's such a simple dish, but people can complicate it, and it can get complicated. Well, basically with this meat, I just kept adding water until it was cooked. And goat meat takes some time to cook. It takes a good amount of time, actually. Like I said, it took almost 2 hours. I just kept adding water to it, and then that was it. Make sure the meat is well seasoned. I like to add my carrots a little closer to the end because I don't like overcooked vegetable. So we're gonna go ahead now and just add the meat. Like I said, make sure your meat is well seasoned. If the meat is perfectly seasoned, you won't need to add too much stuff because all the flavor is gonna come from the meat, from that broth you see right there. And I like my bouillon to be, I don't like it thick. I like it very thin. That's the only time I don't like thick. Only time. Yes, so go ahead and like clean that pot from the meat. And this is it, you guys. This is bouillon. It's so easy, so simple. But people can take a whole day making that stuff and like complicate it, and the next thing you know, it's not even bouillon anymore. After you add the meat, cover it for about 5 more minutes on medium high heat. And now we're gonna go ahead and add our vegetables. I meant spinach. Give it a taste. That's how I like to cook. When it comes to Haitian food, you gotta taste it to make sure you know, so you know what else you need to add. I tasted it and it was perfect. That's why I didn't add anything until I only added a little bit of salt and some chicken bouillon, and then that was it. And after I added my meat, that's when I'm gonna taste, because all the flavor is gonna come from the meat. You let it cook for a little bit and then you taste, and then you see if you need to add more salt or whatnot. So I added my watercress and my fresh spinach. Use fresh spinach, please. Fresh spinach, okay, and fresh watercress. And I'm adding some lily butter. This is a Haitian vegetable spread. It's delicious. I mean, what's Haitian food without lily butter or timalis? So after I added my spinach, I honestly turned off the oven because that was enough for me. And of course, I added some bitter orange juice because I want that acidity in there. Just taste it first. If you feel like it needs a little bit, add a little bit more. You know, because I didn't want to ruin my dish, so that's why I don't add too much to it at first. But hey, here it is. After you add your vegetable, your spinach, go ahead and leave it on low for like a minute or so, and then that's it. I don't like the spinach to be overcooked, so I want it to be green and just delicious. This is it, you guys. It doesn't take too long. You gotta be careful though, because if you let it cook too much, those vegetables are gonna be overcooked and they're gonna be very mushy, and then it's gonna start to thicken up, especially with the russet potatoes, because I use russet potatoes, and you know, if it stays overnight or for a couple of days, it starts to thicken up and it's not soft anymore, it's not thin anymore. And I'm not a big fan of thick bouillon. I like my bouillon thin, like I said, perfect like that. And you know, this on a cold winter day, on a snowy day, oh my gosh, wow, I'm telling you, it will be an experience. I love yellow yam. I added only my favorite vegetables. I didn't add too much. This is perfect, you guys, for a Saturday night, a cold day in Massachusetts, in New England. Okay, this is not something you can eat when it's like super hot outside though, because it's something you want to eat when it's hot. So you probably would not want to eat it when it's like 90 degrees outside. Just, you know, just food for thought. Yeah, this is this recipe. I hope you guys give it a try. And this recipe has been long overdue, and I hope y'all give it a try. It's very simple. I'm sorry I couldn't give you measurements. It's really not that easy. It wouldn't taste as good. The best Haitian foods don't have measurements, trust me. I'm gonna list, of course, all the ingredients that I use in the description box below. And when you're cooking, you know, use your discretion use your discretion. And I hope you make it, you give it a try, and I hope it comes out really good, because it's such a delicious dish. It's really amazing. Everyone loved it, and this is it, you guys. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you soon. I can't even fucking speak. All right, bye.